Hi guys, we're doing an interview with Ben, who just finished GMing.
Like 5 seconds ago.
Huh?
Jack in the Beanstalk.
Jack in the Beanstalk.
Jack in the Beanstalk. Do we reveal it like on the name?
Yeah, I think you'd have to keep it secret.
Yeah.
Oh no, we did the Red Riding Hood one.
We did, and that sort of works. And yeah, I don't know.
Great game, by the way.
Yeah,
was it too silly? Was it too silly to play that joke?
It was totally ridiculous. We hated it.
That's great.
As could be told by the scowling faces for the entire game.
Yeah. Nobody's smiling or having a good time.
I like the input of Ashen, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of it's a forbidding, like, you know, it was a side quest, but it kind of gave us images of what it's going to be. And it's the two gods versing each other in the first one. Except they couldn't do anything because they couldn't buff anymore.
So we're trying to keep that thread going of who's right, who's wrong. Ash to him, is it right?
Ash to him.
And like how you guys want to adjust the balance of power, and you know.
I love that you directly asked that. He's like,
Which group was that?
how do I adjust the balance of power? And
I'm sorry, I have no additional information.
this doesn't hear that.
Tell us how you came up with it. What was you thinking?
I tried to base it on the little talk to camera that I did about a sandbox and saying yes, and sort of just have one basic situation. Yeah. So I was happy for you guys to go off and talk to Ashton. I had maps and encounters ready for that to go off into the mountains. I had I just set up a whole lot of Pathfinder's great because I mean, and many RPGs you can actually do this. You can actually just set a whole lot of potential encounters which are correctly balanced, and then sort of pretty much go with them.
Do you feel like they were correctly balanced?
Yeah, I think they were balanced quite nicely.
Absolutely.
Well,
except for the Velociraptor.
The Velociraptor was pretty cool. That was good. You guys.
That was
survived.
the easy encounter that you mentioned in
but
the
you took
video,
damage though.
Wasn't it? It was like you've got a hard one,
Yeah.
and you changed it up.
Yeah, that's
which is
right.
what you said in your video.
Yeah, that's right.
What was
absolutely.
your hard, easy, and medium challenge?
Well, the Velociraptor should be something you should be able to handle, though they all at this level can put out a lot of damage. I've learned very much off John, who is fantastic at creating complications in combat, so that's the whole point about having it on a tree, makes it 10 times more interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking that it really did change how we...
Well, I especially like that we lost one of our enemies before combat. It was like
it works both ways, doesn't it? Like that could easily happen.
And then 3 of us fell off.
That's right. Yeah.
I love that you're like the next one lands, no reflex save.
That's right. And also on the docks, you know, there's a bit of an environmental issue as well, and you know.
That was really interesting because we got separated. Well, we remained separated, and that meant we were
potentially very dangerous thing.
And we weren't coordinating at all.
You were fine. I would just keep battling.
Yeah, the fight was fought, but
I didn't have too bad trouble.
Yeah.
I was surfing.
What were you doing? You weren't fighting. You were inventing surfing.
Yeah.
And look, I think, you know, making sure, like when we noticed that you missed out on the opportunity to be involved in the save, you know, well, that's an opportunity to say yes. You know, absolutely. You got to say yes to a character who's clearly wanted to be awesome. You know, and we're just trying to create epic moments for people. Whether they're epic fails.
Oh my goodness.
Man, there were a lot in that game.
Yeah.
I think that's the key, is that there was a lot of success, but there was also risk, which I think, if without those epic moments and the risk of failure, it sort of loses its...
I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do if someone fell, but you can't really do anything but deal a whole lot of damage.
Yeah. Or give them a reflex face to try and catch.
Yeah, you give another reflex save.
But you critted against us at least 3 times in that game.
That was cool. Yeah, that was
you
fun.
rolled so much.
We do like confirming our crits instantly. I think we learnt that very early on, that if you're saying, it's a 20! Oh, no, it isn't. You're actually alright. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's really boring for us.
But we do confirm our fumbles instantly too.
Yeah, that's right. And it does...
which is just as, like...
Yeah. It does. It also... doing anything that creates more big random results damages the PCs, because the monsters will always die. I can't speak English anymore. The monsters will always die. It's the PCs who need predictability and mathematical outcomes. So if you chuck more randomness in, it's dangerous for PCs.
Hardest part of the game?
The hardest part...
Most challenging, maybe?
Yeah, well, when we got to Jackin, you know, I'd sort of set up this little pun and this story and this interesting idea and this way of expressing the fact of nature out of control and all. So I was really stumped there for a while. I mean, as someone commented, you know, Ben's like just going, ugh, just trying to think, how do I actually engineer this so it doesn't seem just stupid and ridiculous and actually seems interesting and slightly horrifying. and sort of balancing that and making it happen the right way, which I think we managed in the end.
Because it's really tricky to create a children's story and make it into an adult story, which we've known from the recent Jack and the Giants, like what's it called, the latest movie? In that I don't know how well they went, and that's probably up to everyone to guess, but that was their attempt at somewhere in the middle between children and adults.
So I'm just basically doing these things just as a pure challenge to me to keep myself fresh.
Well, you look at some of those other ones that have just gone to pure adult, like the
Grimm, what's it called?
Well, the Brothers Grimm and the Hansel and Gretel witch hunt.
Hansel and Gretel,
and then but also the Red Riding Hood one.
Yeah,
where that was good? Serious sort of adult stuff. Yeah. So it's an interesting conundrum.
And definitely can be done. I think that's been proved in even in our games that there's.
Cool. We should wrap up.
Nice, great job, Ben.
Lots of comments and share the videos and all this sort of stuff because we're loving the community.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone.
Bye.
Bye.